Listen up, you blundering fools. It's time for the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. Get all the toy talk your evil heart could desire from these nincompoops. Jason and Elgin.
Yo, toys, and welcome to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, where friends get together to talk about one of our shared loves.
Chicken pot pies.
Yeah. And toy collecting.
Oh, yeah.
We're here to celebrate how these little colorful pieces of plastic can transform you into a little kid again. We just got a bunch of pot pies this weekend. Ready to bust into the... Anyway, if this is your first time listening to us or watching us live on YouTube every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. First of all, thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. It's very cool of you to stop by here and talk to us in the chat. But you're going to learn soon enough. We are not toy experts. We're just enthusiasts. So we're not going to get everything all right, and that's okay.
Sure is. And before we jump into today's episode, we've got something exciting to tell you about. That's our Patreon and YouTube community, The Core. When you listen, The Core, that's the Cracktastic organization of retro plastic specialists, you unlock a treasure trove of exclusive perks made just for hardcore collectors like you. You get bonus episodes, shout outs, early access, plus an exclusive chat with us and the other Core members. So don't wait. Enlist in the Core today. Just go to enlistinthecore.com to help support the show.
We've hit the big 150.
We need like
What's that? What are you? Oh, champagne. I'm like, what's
I don't know, something.
Oh, those poppers.
Yeah, poppers.
Gotcha. Well, to celebrate our 150th episode of Toy Talk, collecting chaos and questionable decisions in plastic, we're handing the reins over to you. That's right, for a special listener questions episode. From your burning toy collecting curiosities to deep cut nostalgia, display dilemmas, grail chases, plastic regrets, and the inevitable off-the-wall questions that have nothing to do with toys at all. If you asked it, we're answering it. Whether you submitted your questions ahead of time or plan to join us live and throw one at us in real time, this milestone episode is packed with surprises, laughs, and plenty of the toy goodness you've come to expect. Tune in and be part of our 150th celebration. Can you believe it, Elgin? 150.
That's crazy. I was just telling Amanda that. I was like, hey, tonight's our 150th episode. And she was like, I can't believe you're still playing with toys. No, she didn't.
No, I know. That's every day, though. I get that, right?
No, she was pretty impressed by that. So it's pretty awesome.
Wow, yeah.
I couldn't have done it without you, Jason. I mean, you put in so much work for this show. It's unbelievable.
I'm just trying to keep up with you, pal.
I mean, the organization that you have with everything here, and honestly, I'm trying to do my best to help you out, as much as I can. So
that's why this is a great partnership we got going here. Yeah. We both care and we both try. So I appreciate you too, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, later in the show, Elgin's also going to take us on a tour of a toy store, and that's going to be super fun. And you can follow us on all the social media platforms, including Patreon, and those links can be found at our website, cracktasticplastic.com. That's right. We still have one of those crazy, wacky websites all the kids used to have back in the day.
Yep, it's right next to our blog.
It's made myself sad. Well, while you're surfing the interwebs, because that's how you guys do it, I know, be sure to stop by our sponsor, toyhacks.com, for all your repro label needs. They also have an armory there where you can get some toy-accurate 3D printed weaponry and tons of amazing sticker sets for your toys. We also usually have a monthly contest that Elgin is going to tell you all about right now.
Yeah. Every month we try to post something to
We
our...
try. Yeah, you just said my organization, and I can't remember to fucking.
I'll just have to send you more selfies, I guess. Anime
Yeah,
selfies.
that's it.
Every month we usually, most times, post a picture to our social media pages for everyone to comment on, and then we'll cull all of the comments and pick our most favoriteest one, and then you will receive a $5 coupon to toyhacks.com. That's Toy Hacks for all your repro label needs. Go to toyhacks.com. And then you can go there and spend that $5 that we sent you after you've submitted a comment, and then we picked you, and then we send it to you. I guess there's a lot of steps, but really it's actually pretty easy.
Oh, so worth
You're
it.
already doom scrolling on Facebook
Right.
anyway.
You think you're so funny, so prove it.
Exactly. Prove us wrong.
Oh man, the chat's already blowing up, Elgin.
All right.
It's good. We got questions rolling in. First, we got a little bit of... Hey, we got Mike Ward here. He says, "Yo, toys, yo, chicken pot pies."
Yeah.
I hope there's some food questions tonight. Tiff in the chat says, "Get the confetti."
Exactly.
That's right.
I don't know if I'd want to. I'm just thinking about that. If I shot that off in here,
that'd be the worst idea, the worst thing that could possibly happen.
I might have to just kill myself because I'd be like, I'm done. I'm never cleaning up anything anymore.
Nope.
It would be everywhere. I was just thinking, I was like, Snake Mountain's going to be covered in confetti. It's going to be terrible.
It would be bad. And then Tiff, sweet again, says, "The effort from both of you doesn't go unnoticed." Yeah, because that's all that's ever in your feeds is shit from us all day long.
Yeah.
Never stop.
There's a lot of TikToks. I've been ramping them up. Honestly, they're fun to do. I mean, I don't know if I would have said that 4 years ago.
I know you wouldn't have said that 4 years.
This is terrible.
Why? How does any of?
I just posted to our stories. One of the first ones I ever did that kind of unlocked doing these TikToks. It was with a McDonald's toy, and I had like this meme song with it, and like just doing that. And I think Ethan was next to me, and I mean that one initially got like 600 views. I was like, after like 10, 15 views,
yeah,
and when it's like, this is dumb, and it's like, oh, I
can't
understand
figure it out
now.
What makes what gets views?
Exactly.
Nobody knows.
No, nobody really knows. Except the algorithm. It knows.
It knows. It always knows.
The all-seeing, listening algorithm.
Well, yeah. So if you guys don't, get over to our I about called it Snapchat, TikTok. Get to the TikTok.
That's next.
And no, Jesus. No, TikTok's where the fun is, and Elgin does some amazing videos over there. So get following.
Yeah,
do it.
If you don't like TikTok, go to Reels on Facebook and Instagram, or Shorts on YouTube.
Right, we all know it's the same thing. Wish we could all pick one word.
Yeah,
it's fine.
We should combine them all.
Yeah, you think about that while we play this cool intro here. Okay. Hey, well, that's our favorite part of the show.
It is.
Yeah. It's time to talk about what toys we've picked up lately in this segment we call Thrill of the Hunt.
Listen up, you fools! If anyone knows more about searching for the most unique items in the world, it's me, Cobra Commander. In my reign as Cobra's leader, I have acquired countless items, but those meddling Joes have foiled my attempt at worldwide domination over and over again. But it's the thrill of the hunt that fuels my superb rule of Cobra. Pay attention to my loyal subordinates as they tell you of their latest exploits and acquisitions. It's the thrill of the hunt, Cobra!
Oh, yeah. Cobra, let's go.
Yo, Joe.
Well, Elgin, what toys you been playing with lately? What have you picked up? What's new? What's going on?
Well, this one's kind of I was kind of scrambling to get stuff actually, because I still need to do another video for this week. I was on the road a lot. I was driving a lot this weekend.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of comments of like, where's the other video?
Yeah, where's the Thursday video that you promised us?
Right.
And I haven't done it yet. Maybe tomorrow after I drop Ethan off at archery, I'll do that one. Anyway, so I have stuff, and I was like, oh, I'll talk about this other thing too. Maybe we'll take him out of the box and stuff too. Anyway, the first thing, of course, Motu Monday, every Monday here on YouTube. Go to our playlist that also is hashtag Motu Monday. If you want to catch up on every Motu figure I've opened this year. So there's been a lot. If you didn't know it, there's 52 weeks in the year. So that means I'm probably close to opening 52 Motu figures or packages this year. So I don't think I've missed really any weeks. Anyway, I did this last video at like 11 o'clock last night and then get it uploaded at midnight. Anyway, I finally started opening up I'll get to the point here.
Yeah.
The cartoon collection figures for Masters of the Universe, basically Origin, their next stage, I guess, or phase.
Fought against it for so long, but here we go.
But I'm like, well, they're undeniable, I guess. Anyway, so I had to start off with the most powerful man in the universe, of course, He-Man. And looking at him in person, out of the box, out of the bubble, he looks pretty good, actually.
He looks really good.
He's got his little sheath. These are very much like Filmation style. So he has the Filmation scabbard for his sword. Even the sword is kind of not so much just there's a little sparkle in the paint too.
Sure.
So not just that plain matte gray, you get kind of a glossy kind of, you can't really see it, pick it up too well, but when the light hits on the blade, there's kind of like a little sparkleness to it within the plastic, I guess. So it makes it a little cool. They didn't make it a half sword, they made it the full sword because really in the cartoon it was a full sword. So we're looking at cartoon. This is Filmation style figures. Now we're away from the Origins. We're into straight up. This was 80s Filmation. If they had figures, what would they look like? And this is what they came up with. He's also has this other sword because in the episode that they reference, and so every figure has an episode they reference as well. So it's like, so they come with an accessory. It's from that episode. So in this episode, I think it's like Gift of the Magi or something like that, where they come up with this other extra sword that he has, which is pretty cool looking. Yeah, they did a good job with that as well. So he has that extra sword. Not really any extra hand sculpts or head sculpts, but this is basically the second version of a cartoon collection He-Man. The first one, of course, was the He-Man Through the Ages box set that Mattel Creations put out with his little duck face. Duck face He-Man. So this is really the second version of that, even though it's wave one of this series. We've already got basically a new head sculpt. And he looks pretty solemn and stuff. Now he doesn't have, which I kind of wish they did, on his wrist. So we all know that He-Man, of course, needs to hold his sword aloft to get his powers. The only way to do that with a wrist is having a wrist that instead of functions like this down, it functions down like that, which they have made those. They've made them in other ones. They did not make it in this one, so he can't really hold his sword up in this angle. He can only hold it like that.
Yeah.
A little awkward. It also makes it more awkward when you're trying to pull the sword out from behind him. But this is wave one. Maybe at some point they'll correct that. Who knows? But that's always kind of been the thing with Origin style figures, is having that kind of wrist articulation that's only downward like that instead of laterally across.
Just seeing that figure fills me with regret. I had
they did change this kind of musculature. They made the torso a little thinner, and he is a little taller comparative to Origins figures, so slightly, maybe 5.75 instead of 5.5 inch. You know, So a little taller. Anyway, you're saying?
Oh, I have blonde hair, and I used to have long hair, and I just regret never doing that haircut.
I
You know,
had that.
just imagine me with
I had that haircut in kindergarten. There's my school picture of me.
Yeah, we're gonna need to see that.
Go
Cut to the picture.
cut to, and yeah, I had a page boy haircut for when I was 5, 6 years old. The bangs and long, yeah. So, yeah,
amazing.
I mean, that's what my mom wanted. So it's like I'm 5 years old. I can't really be like, I don't want that. I want the hip haircut, the mullet. I don't know. You know,
right?
It's hip in 1986. Anyway, the last thing is kind of 3 things at once. A while ago, I know you sent me a picture of this. You're like, hey, these are at Five Below. And I'm like, well, I already got them. That's because I found them on clearance when they were doing, after they did, so Mattel had their 80th anniversary this year. And they had a whole display of stuff, that Mattel products through the years, basically. And they had some Motu stuff, but the Motu stuff were these little micro teenies plush figures.
So cute.
For $5, which I felt was too much.
You feel that no matter what it says, you're just like, I don't like your first offer.
I just waited until they were $3. That's right. And so we got He-Man, Skeletor, and Battle Cat. That's collect them all. So I did.
Completed that line.
Completed the line of micro teenies. Collect them all. I did. And here they are now. I was kind of waiting to do like, I don't know, an episode like
right,
but it's December. If you didn't know, it's already December.
Oh,
which really means I only have 3 more Mondays left to do Motu figures to be able to talk about stuff for the 2020 best figure. So yeah. I didn't want to waste it on this. That's why I'm just gonna open them right now. They come in a little. That's kind of cool. Exploding rock, like a card back from the 80s. That's kind of a nice little touch.
A little diorama built in.
And then they are just he's kind of tacked on there with some stuff, but he's got a little sword. He's got stubby little legs and stubby little arms. But these could be turned into Christmas ornaments very easily.
So easy.
You could just put some string on it to top his
head.
Have
room left on your tree.
Yeah, well, the cat keeps knocking off the ornaments, and then the dog grabs them. I think they're in cahoots or something. But so there's He-Man. Looks pretty good for a little plush toy.
Yeah, it's adorable.
We got your guy Skeletor. He's got a little Havoc staff.
Well, that's cute.
It's like a little felt Havoc staff. Of course, he's got all purple and everything. Does he have a cape? He kind of has a cape. Oh yeah, they even gave him a little cape.
Oh, look at that!
Look at that. That's cool.
Spare no expense.
Exactly. Definitely worth $3. Oh, in my opinion. Yes,
they're probably worth $5 too.
Probably.
As I roll my eyes.
Hey, you're talking to a masters of Elgenomics here.
That's right. He's got a double doctorate.
Little Battle Cat.
Oh, that's so cute.
And then
he's sitting on his
butt. Tail there. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it on him. That doesn't just all plush. Classic.
So cute.
But yeah, maybe I'll turn him into ornaments. It feels like a good spot for him on the tree upstairs.
Yeah, I'm sure the cat would love that.
Yeah, I'll put them high enough up. But yeah, they look pretty good. Definitely
awesome.
Definitely for the price, I suppose $5 would be acceptable for that. But you know me, if I can get them cheaper, I will.
Tiff says in the chat, she says, "Doesn't he have more than one tree?" Yeah, but
I have 2 trees.
Yeah, what's the second tree all about?
All right, so originally, technically I have 3 trees. Well, there's 3 trees in the house. Every year we get a live tree. We go to a tree farm and cut one down, and that's for the family. I also have 2 trees that you can tear apart. They're fake trees, but they have like greenery that looks, it's on wire and stuff, but it's like a pole tree almost, but it has a little, anyway, it looks like a pine tree kind of. I had one of those for a long time. I had one fake one I took that was Amanda's originally that she bought at Kmart for her first Christmas tree when Lily was born. So 25 years ago. So, but we gave that one to Lily. This one I got from probably Denise. And then she gave me another one similar to that one. I had to cut it down because it was too tall, but it's on like a metal plate and it has like limbs that come out. Anyway, so I had the one and I put all of my ornaments, meaning all the ornaments that my mom gave me when I moved out because we never decorated a Christmas tree. So all the ornaments I had since I was a kid that she either made for me, like cross stitch or
you made as a kid?
McDonald's toys from the 80s, like McDonald's Christmas ornaments when they used to do that in the 80s and 90s, or ones I made in school. She kept them all and then gave them all to me. So I had that tree filled, and then every year we get an ornament as a family. So then I put that one on the real tree. The next year that goes on my tree. So now I have all of these like Motu stuff. I've got Optimus on there. I got the Green Ranger, just any pop culture stuff. So I have that. So I have both trees filled with basically all of my ornaments through the years, 40 plus years of ornaments from when I was a kid, from when I got married. And every year we would get an ornament because we've been doing
right.
that
You
for
don't
15
throw away
years.
ornaments. You just get
No.
more trees.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, so I have an entire tote.
You have to put them all out. You can't just put out one tree's worth.
Yeah. Well, once I got the second tree, then I put out more that I couldn't put out on the first tree. I didn't put them all out this year because of the animals are kind of going nutso and stuff, and I keep finding some and putting them in a pile.
But your third toy tree, you usually share a picture at some point.
Technically, I have another tree that's downstairs here, but it's only it's
only
that's
what I was
a foot
trying
tall.
to get you to talk to about. It's a little one.
Yeah, so I have a little tree that's only maybe about a foot, and that's a display tree on downstairs here, and that I have lights on it, those little very tiny LED lights. So I put lights on it. I also made ornaments for it. Dollar Tree years ago had the dollar figures back there of Motu characters. They had 5 of them. I turned those into ornaments, and now I put those on the tree. And I even made little gifts, like wrapped fake small gifts, and put them under the tree. And if that was enough, then we had an extra nativity scene that Amanda was going to throw away. I'm like, well, I'll use that. So I bought more lights, LED lights, strung that through the nativity scene, and then created my own nativity scene using a golden chicken nugget from McDonald's. And then he's surrounded by Mr. Perfect and another wrestler. Mr. Perfect is basically Joseph. And then Mary is another wrestler. And then Sergeant Slaughter's in there, and kind of other random guys. There's the Weird Wolf is back there protecting him, and there's a Ninja Turtle. So it's just kind of my pop culture
golden chicken nugget.
Yeah, so our Lord and Savior is a baby golden chicken nugget.
Tiff says, "Sorry, I asked."
Well,
what we're saying is Elgin loves Christmas. All right,
I do.
Quit bah humbugging him.
And I leave the stuff downstairs here in the basement up all the time.
Yeah.
That's always it's a year-long display if I want to add stuff to that. So
awesome.
What can I say?
All right, that was it. Toys.
That was it. That's it. That's
all
it.
Right. No problem.
It's enough.
Well, I only have a few too. Done with I did some unboxing last week, and I got to unbox the not souped up version of Rathalos Prime Monster Hunter crossover. So here's just the regular version in this neat burnt sienna kind of color with that white gradient tipped wings, or white on the inside. It's got this orange to yellow sword. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool little dragon thing. Very pokey. That's one thing. And then I opened a 2-pack with it's a Wreck and Doom collection. So that's what they seem to be calling all their 2-packs. This is, and both of these 2-packs are like you talked about with the cartoon collection, Motu Origins. That happens in Transformers every damn day. Is there's the toy colored versions and then the animated colored versions. And so both of these in this pack are reissues, but recolored for their cartoon accuracy. And up first, we got Slug Slinger. He goes way back to the Titans Return line 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. And it's a much darker blue. The original, or the first one came out, was a much happier blue. I don't know. He's a target master, but his gun is not a target master. Since he came out in the Titans Return line, his head is a headmaster because almost everything in that line was a headmaster, but they gave the headmaster his target master's name, Caliburst. Anyway, that's pretty cool to get him.
Sweet.
And I only have the original one still in box, so it's my first time getting to play with that color, or with that figure, that mold. And then we got Sandstorm. Sandstorm, when he first came out, this new triple changer here, they gave him his toy face, which was just a battle mask, kind of just plain boring face, because his toy really didn't look anything like what he ended up looking like on the cartoon. But so everyone's like, but this has got a stupid toy face on it. And as you would imagine, they eventually came out with his handsome man face here. And as his animation would have him, Sandstorm. Love this dude. And it's a really fun triple changer. He's a helicopter. He's a dune buggy.
Okay.
And a robot.
Sweet.
You can kind of see it all kind of there. Some wheels. You see his chopper blades folded up in there. But yeah,
sweet.
Really fun toy.
Does he come with that basket too? Is that the one?
And yep, he'll have the little basket that on a winch thing.
Yep.
All right. Oh man, I'm so excited. 150. Holy moly.
Crazy.
Nuts. We got to check up here in the chat. We got Jimmy says late, but I made it. First question. This is kind of the best one, I think, to start with. They've been kind of rolling in. We got Mike Ward in the chat. Says not toy related, but is a twofer. How did you guys meet? And how many years have you known each other? Great question. I'm going to go to you, Mr. Memory, for the answer. Back in 1952.
Exactly. Well, let's see. I gotta think.
How much did we meet before we started playing music together?
Well, I'm just trying to think if I met you before or after I went into the Peace Corps, which would have been 2006.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I did.
I think I knew of you because of Corey.
Right, but I didn't really know him
either
did I? Yeah. I might have actually, because I'm thinking we would have had a Christmas together. So I would have been 2005 Christmas. And I mean, I only really knew you in 2005, which that's 20 years ago.
Yep, that was the year we started She Swings, She Sways.
That's what I was gonna say. It's She Swings. And Amanda was a fan of She Swings because she knew Troy at that point. And so really, I don't know if I saw any. I might have seen you guys play at Oktoberfest in 2005. in October, obviously. So I might have seen you there, but I didn't really meet you, I don't think. Probably until when I got back. That would have been 2008 overseas. And then I was playing in a bluegrass band, playing bass with that. It probably really wasn't until I started X-Ray Mary.
I know there was at the end of She Swings, we were toying around with getting another guitarist when Wes kind of left, and
Right.
like word on the street is Elgin's this badass guitar player, but it
Right,
just
because
never
Corey
seemed
would
to
have
work
known me
out.
more by that time.
Yeah.
But like I said, I was playing bass because they already had a bunch of guitarists in the bluegrass band. At that point in time, 2008. So maybe 2000. I mean, I would have started X-Ray Mary before Ethan was born.
Oh
I
my
think
Lord.
Amanda
What?
was pregnant with Ethan, and it was during football season because we were practicing on Mondays, and it would have been, and Amanda was watching Monday Night Football. So I was like, she's like, yeah, it's like, she's like, yeah, go practice on Monday. It's like, I'm just be watching football. So it worked out that way. And then, he was born in 2012. So it would have been 2011 when I probably started X-Ray Mary with Corey and Jimmy and Rob in Jimmy's basement in Fairfield. So we would drive to Fairfield. Corey and I would drive to Fairfield to practice every night, every Monday. Okay, so 2011. So probably really knowing you more around 2011.
Yeah,
but
more than.
But seeing you, knowing that you played drums and She Swings, I guess, around that time.
Yeah, and then eventually I recorded an X-Ray Mary album.
Right, and that would have been
first time probably hanging out.
2012. I feel like that's
Manzilla.
Yeah, that Manzilla
one of the greatest albums.
I was just listening to that because I played bass on that. I didn't really play any guitars. I think I just did backing vocals with Corey, but I was re-listening to that.
Lee.
And I just remember like going into one of the songs, it was just like the farting because I had so much fuzz on my bass. It was like just standing out. They were on one of them. It was pretty hilarious. So yeah, I mean, yeah, we recorded that up in Green Street, up in Pall Mall, the third floor there, but you were still kind of doing stuff with War Survived at that point in time because we would do shows kind of with each other. I don't think we really hung out, like honestly, like not as much.
Yeah, not really until I joined.
Yeah, I was gonna say it really wasn't until Rob left drumming and then you jumped in. I think that was after Halloween at Palooza. Like Rob was like, "This is my last one." Boom.
And we never saw him again.
No,
he
I think I saw him one other time. Because I was asking about some music or something. Then after that, nothing, like off the face of the earth.
But then I joined X-Ray Mary, fast friends ever since.
Exactly. Yeah.
And all the music you hear on all the Cracktastic Plastic stuff, that's all 100% X-Ray Mary music.
Yeah.
That weird punk space mutant basement rock stuff. It was
great.
So fun.
So fun. It was awesome.
Whew. All right. So many years. Many years.
So I mean, at least I've probably known of you as a person.
Yeah.
Probably since 2005. But not really getting to know you until maybe 20
years later.
Yeah, 20. When did you join? I was trying to remember when that was. 2015, maybe.
Well, Mike follows up.
2016 was our first tour. I know that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Mike chimes back in and says, "Congratulations on episode 150. Here's to many more. I have listened and loved each episode."
Wow, appreciate that.
That's a
awesome.
big wow.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for listening and caring and commenting. It means the world to us, honestly, to know that we've reached out to someone, and that it's been important to them to give their time to listen to us prattle on about toys and food and whatnot.
Yeah. Yes. Tiff says she met me in 2011 at a rock and roll show.
Probably was it a War Survive show?
Yes.
Yeah, because basically, yeah. Were you doing that simultaneously with She Swings, or was that post She Swings?
No, there was PBJs in there at the end of She Swings.
Yes. Yeah.
And that tied into War I Survived more than probably She Swings did.
Gotcha.
All right. Got lots of questions. You'll be sure to put them in the chat if you have them. We'll try to bust through some more. We got Tiffany had one. Said, not that you want anything to ever happen, but do you guys have insurance on your collections? If so, how does that work? Do you have to record everything separately on the plan?
I assume it's just under house insurance.
That's almost the same looks I did when she asked that question. It's like, I think so. That is the number one immediate question anyone ever has when they walk into my apartment here.
Yeah.
It's everyone's first question. It's that bad. Yeah. And I didn't have it for a long, long time. And then just recently, Spoody's apartment didn't catch on fire, but his neighbors did. And he had a lot of damage. And it was just like, okay, yeah, I need to, because I might be safe, but I have dumb neighbors that could fuck all this up for me. Right. Excuse my language, but sure. So I went to my insurance place, and I believe this is what I remember.
Okay.
I think it was like $11 a month for $25,000 of coverage, and I said, "Can we bump that up?" And so I went up to $50,000 worth of coverage for $22 a month, or something like that. And
but you have an apartment, correct?
I have an apartment, so it's renter's insurance.
So I have a house, so I would assume I should probably ask my.
Yeah, I would take that next step of actually finding out.
Since it's considered within the home,
right?
Anything in the home would be covered for damage. I would just have to list it if anything happened.
I would specifically look into flood water damage, seeing as you're in a basement.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, so with my insurance that I got on this, I didn't have to list anything. That was a big worry. That was a barrier that kept me from doing it, because I'm like, there's no way. If I had to tell this dude in this office everything that's in here,
yeah, be here for a while.
Yeah,
like sit back. We're gonna be here.
They said I did not have to do that, so. Only if there was a problem, then I would have to produce a list, or
which you have handy.
Which I have been, cataloging it all at schmax.com, shmax.com, and working on getting that fully cataloged. And then I don't really have a couch, so I have thousands of toys and a couch. That's about it. I guess this computer that I'm on right now, but there's not. That's about all that's here. Yeah. So it ended up being super simple.
Yeah.
And I'm like, gosh, I probably should have done it sooner, but yes, but I encourage you to look into it, pal.
Probably should.
All right. Ready for next question?
Yep.
This comes from core member Turnip. He says, what's a toy you were super excited for until you bought it and it left you cold?
Excited for?
The first thing that comes to my mind, there's War for Cybertron Trax. Trax is a blue stingray, and it's not that he's uncommon, but like He's a beautiful toy. I love every version I can get of him. And there was a new version came out in War for Cybertron, and I'm like, yay, this is great. It's perfect. It's the new scale and everything. And man, the engineering did not work. And like, I'm not one to complain, about those kind of things,
Sure.
but his legs just sucked. And like, he wouldn't stand worth a poop, and you almost had to do stuff to it to even make it work, and it was such a bummer.
Yeah, stings.
That was
I think I have one.
okay.
Yeah, normally, I mean, us, we love all of our toys, like our thousands of children that we have here in the basement, chained up.
Yep.
But the flocked panther, I think, was very excited to get it initially. I mean, they made a flocked panther, much like the vintage line for Origins, and then opening it up and being like, oh, the flocking's coming off, and straight out of the box. It's just like, it was very deflating to be like, this is supposed to be a collector's edition thing, and it's supposed to be super, awesome, and then it's just like, ugh. So that's why it stays in its box as well too, so it protects it, and it just was like, yeah, kind of a bummer that it ended up being like that. So it's probably the most excited about, but then like, got it out and looked at it and did the review and was like, oh.
All right, next question comes from core member Bill. He says, what toy line from back in the day would you make a live action film based on? For me, it's Street Sharks, now that Voltron has finally been made.
Did they make a movie?
I didn't know that they made a live action one. That's awesome.
I would love to see that. Live action Voltron. Street Sharks would be interesting.
Oh, yes, it would.
I would watch both of those for sure.
Yep.
Live action cartoon. I think Mask probably would be interesting.
Yeah, YouTube's full of fake trailers.
Interesting to see something.
Yeah, Mask
mainly
would be
because
awesome.
there's humans in it, so it'd be easier maybe to transfer.
My other first thought was Toxic Crusaders, because I just watched the new Toxie and it was actually really good.
Yeah,
and so we've seen Toxie stuff, but then there's a cartoon. But
yeah, there's the Toxic Crusaders.
But to see Toxie being all super cheesy and
I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I don't really try to look around at my toys to see what I would want to be made into. A lot of stuff already has been.
Yeah.
Or it was, and then it was turned into a cartoon, I guess. Like Rambo was already in live action, and they turned it into a cartoon. Probably Mask. I mean,
that's a good answer.
Like
good answer.
Silverhawks would be interesting too. That would be weird, but interesting.
You want to see the bugs?
Sectors.
Sectors.
That'd be really interesting as well. Yeah.
All right, next
any
one.
Of those would be fun.
Yeah. We got probably our most controversial / risque questions here. We got from Jimmy Lee Dalton. Whose beard is fuller? I mean, come on. I just keep it trimmed. It's Elgin. He can grow that thing in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I shaved last night.
Yeah. To the skin.
Yeah, last night. This morning woke up. It's like the Santa Claus. And just like,
got a weird question that's not a question.
I mean, I've been growing a beard since I was like 17.
Yeah.
Like 16. Like I literally was on summer. I was just telling this to Ethan. I was on summer. I was 17, go like senior year in high school. I graduated early. I graduated in December, so it was really during the summer. That summer I grew my beard, so I would have been 17. So I grew my beard that summer while I was working outside and everything. I had it full, and then I took like my senior pictures with beard, and then I had to like shave it off for the other senior pictures that my mom wanted because she wanted clean shaven. But so so I had a full beard basically going into the senior year, but I had to shave it before I started school because my mom didn't like having beard, like kids with beards or mustaches. Really,
Yeah.
there was one point where she's like, I'm like, well, if it's just mustaches, buddy, I'll just shave that off. So I literally just shaved off. I just had these giant button chops from like here back,
Yeah.
just full
Wolverine style.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, 100% Wolverine style. And that was my loophole for the longest time.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the chat here, we got at Dixon Uraz says, "You like Transformers?" Yes. Want to know my favorite one? Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Let us know, Dixon. Good questions.
I'm listening. Maybe maybe he was supposed to be asking what ours was.
I don't
know.
Yeah, I don't know. We got another one here. We got one here from Jim. He says, for a real one, he says, if you could get any toy for Christmas from Santa, what would it be? It could be any toy ever made, and why? If you could get any toy for Christmas from Santa, what would it be, and why?
I would definitely, if it's mint pristine, in box, the Rambo Forces of Freedom play set, because it's huge and it has all these weapons and it has all this, winches and stuff, like pulleys and everything. It just would be amazing. That or like the Hive play set from Sectors. Basically all the giant stuff.
The giant ones. Yeah, that's kind of mine too for Transformers. If I could get it new in box, it'd be a Fortress Maximus, the biggest, baddest Transformers toy that I don't have ever.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely Force of Freedom. They're the playset, which I'm blocking on the name of the actual playset, but I don't know if it has a name. It probably has a name. But yeah, it's just an amazing thing. The Savage Headquarters. That's what it's called.
There it is.
Because it's the bad guys. They're set. But yeah, I would love that because it would be awesome.
Got a good question here from core member Tiffany. She says, what's your favorite toy line that isn't Transformers or Motu?
Easy.
Turtles.
Ninja Turtles, for sure. I think that's the one thing I buy more of, other than Motu, is probably turtle stuff. I mean, I have an entire shelf now, one whole shelf full of turtle stuff in a battle array.
I wish we could have just did the swap and mine's Motu and yours is Transformers.
Right. I don't collect any Transformers, honestly. Like,
I know.
I have 4 Transformers.
That's a good start.
I have.
You can build on that.
I might have more. I have Hot Rod, the little.
Oh, yep, the little guy.
And then I have
Weird Wolf. You have the orange
iguanas.
Oh,
the other small one. And then I have Weird Wolf
and Wide Load.
I have Sound Wave.
Oh, yeah, 5.
Little one. The what's that? Legacy one, or the
core class.
Yep. So the three core classes, and then the vintage Werewolf, and then I have I feel like I have another one.
You have the Wide Load, the orange guy.
Gold Bug. I got Gold. Is it
Gold Bug?
Gold Bug and Wide Load. So that's 6.
Jesus, you have a collection. Let's get going.
I think. Yeah, I really don't have a lot of them. I might have a GoBot. I don't know if it's a GoBot. I'll have to show it to you. Figure it out what it is.
Yeah. I think my favorite other toy line after Transformers is Mask.
Yeah.
I don't have any because they're just too expensive.
Yeah, vintage and new.
Vintage and new. Oh,
Which
that
is
was a sad day.
ridiculous. You would think like, hey, we're making new ones. Let's make it price point a little easier to get.
No, you charge
don't
as
think
much
so.
as vintage, you a-holes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
exactly.
it's also half a cheat because they're vehicles that turn into other things,
Sure.
kind of souped
It's-
up. But
Yeah. Turtles for me is probably because it was the next thing I collected after Motu. Like it was literally like I went straight into stop because they stopped making Motu.
yeah,
Into Turtles. Like 87, they just stopped making Motu stuff. And like, what's the next muscly looking action figure? Ninja Turtles. I watch the cartoon all the time. I'm still watching. I've been rewatching the 80s cartoon before I go to bed. It's something calming to like just have on the TV and like. I was watching the Casey Jones episode. I forgot how much they like ripped off Clint Eastwood to voice, basically have Casey Jones's voice be like Dirty Harry Clint Eastwood. They even like reference it too.
we got some weird questions here. Off-topic question from Erwin Curtis. Thoughts on 31 Atlas Comet approach to Earth? I don't like it.
Well, I hope it misses us.
Yeah.
Because that would suck if it hit us.
Yep. Sure would.
Other than that, I mean, if it goes by us, it would be something cool to see because those all. I mean, those are always fun, to see that trail.
Oh, heck yeah.
A comet trail. So, I mean, hopefully, like I say, hopefully it doesn't hit us. That would.
We could all
if
have a
that's what
watch
I'm thinking
party of
of.
Night of the Comet. That'd be really fun. All right, we got one more here from Mike. He says, "What is your each of your earliest toy memories, and do you still have the toy?" Sadly, freaking Elgin does. He has all his childhood toys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Earliest toy memory?
I just remember playing with my Wind Raider at my parents' house in the gravel, like literally like through the gravel in our driveway, and I still have it. I mean, it's I'm missing the back wing, the rudder wing, and I'm missing. I think one of the wings is kind of broken. It's kind of glued together, but it's all there. It's still original stickers and everything. But yeah, I just remember playing with that all the time. We had my parents' house was on a hill, and it kind of went down, and then there was like a ditch that was like a drainage ditch kind of, and I'd play in that all the time too because it was like that. And then we had like culvert, so you could like go in it, like you play in the culvert. It was so fun because it was like dark and like. Anyways, you could like play in that, and I just remember using that was like I remember that from like kindergarten. That's like specifically like so I was like 5 years old playing with the Wind Raider. That and like the G.I. Joe tank that I have now. I'm playing with that all the time too. And then like but yeah, that or like Legos probably would be even earlier. We had tons of Legos. Or I should say Lego, since that's the plural version of it.
Yeah. I sadly don't.
Out there.
I don't have any of my childhood toys really, and the ones that we did have left over, Spooty snagged all those. The earliest toy memories I have that they're upsetting, but they make me happy, is that there was a friend in my class, Jason Molnix. There were 3 Jasons in my small class of 24. There's 3 of Jasons, not fair. Jason B, Jason M, and Jason MC. Anyway, Jason Molnix, he came from a family that made lots more money than my parents did, and he would bring to school a new Transformer every week, and sometimes he'd let me touch it, but boy, he also wouldn't a lot too. And vivid memories of Soundwave, just the beautiful, perfect toy that Soundwave is. And I remember him bringing a Metroplex, and it just
Jesus.
No, I know, right? Like you're spoiled rotten, you little shit. And so I remember all those. Yeah, Tiffany, she had every goddamn toy known to man.
Yeah,
Those
I
spoiled
I mean, I was
kids.
in the same boat as you. We weren't very rich
Oh,
either, and like I said, I never had any of the play sets, any of the large stuff. No Grayskull or no Snake
yeah,
Mountain, anything like that. All I really had, like, I had my Wind Raider because that was pretty cheap. Like if you look at old catalogs, it was maybe $8 or something like that. But
yeah,
figures were like $5.
yeah,
So, and I probably had, but probably like you, it was Christmas, birthday.
yeah.
There was
And
no in between of like,
no,
hey, you're gonna get toys. You're gonna go to the store, and if we go to the store with you, we're gonna
yeah,
get you something. It was never like that. I would ask, and my mom would say, "Oh, maybe." Maybe was no. Like she might as well just said no. It was
yeah,
always like, "Oh, maybe." It never was. It was always, but it was only Christmas and
yep,
birthday. Those are the only two times you get toys.
yep.
So
Exactly the same here. But guess what?
yeah,
My birthday is 6 days after
I
Christmas,
know.
so I only got one.
Yeah, I know.
I just got
I
one.
feel bad for like the December, January
Those
birthdays, and
ones
even
close.
February. Like mine's in March, and like it still feels pretty close to
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
December.
Yep.
Thankfully, my mom was like, understood like that there
Yep.
should be
Yeah, yeah.
there should be a birthday present, there should be a Christmas present.
Yeah, no, I'm sure I got some
But
throughout
it
the
didn't
years
help that
too,
my
but
brother was also born in March. Like
oh, he'd steal
two
your
year,
thunder.
2 years before.
Joint
like,
birthdays, parties.
Yeah, joint like
Oh,
until I was like until he moved out
gross.
when he was
That
18.
sucks.
Like it was literally we still literally have joint birthday parties when we get together with family. It's
Yep.
hey, let's have a March birthday celebration. I'm still like I'm still because mine's on the 16th, his is on the 29th.
Yep.
So it's like but that's what happens when you're poor. Like
Yeah.
we didn't feel poor, but when you talk about things like this, it's like, okay, yeah, we weren't well off, let's say.
Mike says he feels the pain. His is December 20th. Oh,
Ooh,
you get
sorry.
it.
Yeah.
You get it. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, another question here from Jimmy. Of course, this comes from the mind of Jimmy Lee Dalton, the godfather of X-Ray Mary. He says, if you were one of Santa's elves, what toy would you be designing for Christmas night?
What toy?
Yeah, if you could design a toy.
Oh.
It'd be a glow-in-the-dark, translucent,
Something
slime,
muscly guy.
muscly dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's not bad. There's hardly any glow-in-the-dark transformers, so that might be on my
That would
list
be
too.
cool.
We could share some plastic.
Yeah, I don't know why there's not more glow in the dark stuff. Maybe it's just because it's hard to do, or I don't know. If I was an elf, it would be easy.
Right.
I'm an
Oh, yeah.
an elf. Hey. I'm not a dentist. There's other elves.
Well, I know we're getting long here. We wrote some questions for each other. Do you want to do those or skip them?
I mean, if you have them, I don't have them
I
written
have
down.
them.
Okay, we can do maybe one of them, I guess, each if you want to.
Oh man, these are both tough and hard.
You could do
Well,
the
your
first
first
one.
question was, if you could travel, Jason, if
Yeah.
you could travel back in time and talk to your younger self, what would you tell him about his toys?
Yeah, what would you tell yourself about your toys? Like,
That's easy. Freaking take care of them.
that's what I was kind of alluding to.
Yeah. Save your boxes. Don't lose your missiles and guns. And have mom and dad put the stickers on, not you.
Yeah,
So
put
they're
them in a
straight.
Ziploc bag.
You know what? Don't put the stickers on. Save it all in the box so that you can put them on later when you're older.
Yeah, you can just be like, hey,
Oh,
the stickers don't really need to go on. They're just going to fall off. It's going to be, just save those for later.
Oh, we've all had that, like, if only we'd have known, we would have. We had so many toys. So many toys.
Yeah.
Tiffany says, she'd tell her younger self not to sell my stuff for 25 cents at yard sales.
True that. Thankfully, I never did that.
You got lucky there.
Yeah.
Tiffany
we
was so spoiled.
Basically boxed them up and kept them in storage.
I equate her to Pixel Dan. When Pixel Dan talks about his childhood, you're like,
I don't like that. Makes me sick.
oh yeah, you're like, dude, you had everything and you remember it all.
Yeah.
I wish I'd had my memory. I'd say remember things harder, Jason. I'd say try harder in school. That's what I'd say if I could go back in time. But yeah, Tiffany was so spoiled, just like Pixel Dan. I'm like, you had every toy line imaginable. How could you? All right. Well, one of my questions.
How can you even want more toys?
I know. Just capturing our youth at this point.
Right.
Elgin, what's one collecting rule you made for yourself that you immediately broke?
Probably saying I'm not going to collect something.
Oh man, you do that so many times.
All the time.
Oh,
I feel so confident. I'm like, I'm not going to buy that, and then I buy it. And I feel such like a hypocrite.
I can remember 3 to 7.
I know there's at least a bunch.
Oh.
I mean, even talking about Thrill of the Hunt today, I was just like, ugh.
One of my earliest ones I remember is you, Man-at-Arms, Origin Man-at-Arms. You're like, nah.
I held off for a while.
You did, but
I eventually.
You say, yeah, you talk yourself out of stuff a lot, and then you just.
I know. I don't know.
You got to try, or you can't buy every dang thing.
I know. That's the thing.
Why do you think? Is that why you think you say no a lot?
I think it just comes. I think it just comes from me being a cheapskate. A lot of times, a penny pincher, and just I know. Breaking news: Elgin is cheap. I think it's from growing up too. I want my dollar to go the furthest.
Yeah,
and I feel like if it doesn't get me when I first see it. There's you go into a store and you see something, you have to have it. It's undeniable.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's like there's some stuff that is like that, and then other times I'm like, if I start hemming and hawing, I put it down because it's like my dollar only goes so far wherever it's at. So I want
there's something else I want more.
Exactly. And when I have the thing I want more, and then if I still have money left over after time and it's still available, then I'll rethink it. But my gut reaction is always if it's not instantaneous thrill, the thrill right then I don't need it. Like for this thing, like these whatever they're called, micro teenies plush toys. Yeah, they're cool. And they're Motu, so really anyone's like, hey, Elgin collects Motu. He should immediately be buying these things.
Yeah.
I looked at them. I mean, I was like, okay, these are cool. But do I want to buy Origin figures first?
Yes.
Do I want to buy Masterverse figures first? Then these are not those two things. Yes, they are Motu, but they are not the Motu that I want right now. So that's kind of. But it is. I do go back. I feel like I just go back. I'm not collecting this ever, and then I just do it anyway.
Yeah.
It does make me feel kind of like a fraud a lot of times.
No.
Or a hypocrite. But
just
eventually the toy wins out, I think.
It's the toy always wins.
The toy wins eventually. But yeah, that's kind of the thing I break on all the time is like, I'm not going to collect that. And then I end up collecting it. I think because then I start thinking about it, like, maybe I do want that.
Yeah, no, those things get in there and it's hard to get them out.
Especially when the price is lower.
Yeah.
That price, that the almighty dollar definitely rules my purchasing choices.
Yeah. I also feel at the same time that all the stuff you see behind us is also a result of us growing up poor. Like
yeah, definitely.
We're growing up now and we're like, I want the things I always wanted.
Yeah. I mean, we've worked hard through our lives to be able to support our families and to be able to afford these things now. This is not, we didn't just buy all this at once. Like this
Yeah.
is like this is many years
Many.
of compiling, of getting deals, of saving and stuff to fill that, I would say void, but to fill that part of our youth, where we wish we would have had these as a kid and we didn't, and this is, it makes us feel young again. Really, it makes us feel like when we first got those toys.
Yep, they sure do. All right. We should probably quit there. We'll take a little break. Man, 150.
Crazy.
I definitely want to thank everyone who submitted questions or have even watched once any of our videos, hitting that like button, all the fun things. We appreciate it
all those things.
All right, take a quick little break. We're going to tell you about the PFPN. What's that? That's got to be an acronym for something, right?
Probably.
Well, this lady's going to tell you.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
Tiff says in the chat, don't act like you're not still a bunch of kids. What are you talking about? All right, now it's time for Elgin to take us on a store tour.
All right, today's store we're going to is called Billy Galaxy Vintage Toys and Collectibles. There it is there on the screen. At 912 West Burnside Street in Portland, Oregon. That's just a short 27 hours from Ottumwa. But if you're already in Oregon, you can go 57 minutes north of Salem, which is the capital of Oregon, if you did not know. Or if you're in where Jimmy's hanging out at in Seattle, Washington, then it's just a short 3 hours and 3 minutes south of Seattle. Has a bunch of Star Wars, Care Bears, My Little Pony. It's right up Jason's alley there.
Mm-hmm.
Pez dispensers also, and comics and much, much more. But did you know that the U-Haul rental system was conceived by its founders, Leonard Schoen and his wife, Anna Mary, while driving to Portland from Los Angeles? During the drive, they came up with the name and outline of what was to become the U-Haul trailer rental system. So you better haul your way to Billy Galaxy Vintage Toys and Collectibles at 912 West Burnside Street, Portland, Oregon.
I actually know Billy Galaxy. I don't know him personally, but he's done some YouTube and he's been on a lot of other toy channels. He's just I wouldn't say, I don't mean weirdo bad. I just mean he's an eclectic guy that collects toys and is really freaking smart about it and awesome. Has an amazing collection. I've watched many unboxings of his in his store. Sure. So when I saw this pop up, I'm like, hey, it's freaking Billy Galaxy.
Yeah, I know
That's
that
awesome. I know that guy. Oh,
cool. It looked like a cool store. Going into like tons of vintage stuff for sure.
And so I always in my brain thought it was East Coast. So Jimmy, go check it out. Let us know. Report.
Yeah, just a short 3 hours and 3 minutes south of Seattle, Washington, according to Google Maps.
Such a short drive.
Yeah.
All right, before we go today, I just want to remind everyone that if you want to help support the podcast, you want to see us do another 150 episodes, it's really easy to do. You can just tell a friend. You can leave 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts, but Our favorite way, as Elgin mentioned at the top of the show, is to head on over to enlistinthecore.com. That's corps.com. That's basically our Patreon, where you can choose the different tiers. The ones that best suit you, give a little bit a month and you get cool things for it, like bonus episodes, shout outs on the show, early access to videos. You can be in a chat with Elgin and I and all the other core members. Pretty cool. Or if you're more of a YouTube person, down below, right next to that like button that you already hit earlier, that's right, there's a button that says join. Yeah, just check. You don't instantly join. You can hit join, see another video we made for you, and then choose which tiers best suits you. It's pretty easy.
Excellent.
You can, with either of them, you can change at any time. It's really, you're not locked into anything. It's pretty simple. But it all
like month to month.
Yeah, you can change it anytime you want. So it's easy, and it really does help, and we appreciate all the support. And like I said, one of them sweet ass perks is shout outs on the show. So we're going to do that now.
Sweet.
A big, gigantic thank you to our core members, Tony Miller, Chris Turnip Simmons, Alex LaForest, comedian Bill Fisher, Colin Bunn, Chris DeMonico, and the infamous Mike Ward. I don't know why he's probably famous now.
It's because he's famous in where he's at, so he's infamous.
Okay, that totally makes sense. All right, well, oh man,
if you get that reference, thank you.
Yeah, so we, like Elgin alluded to earlier, we got some big shows coming up. One being the top 5 toys of 2025.
Should probably start figuring that out.
I mean, we got to start figuring that out, and then maybe we'll go do that now. We got to really start narrowing it down.
Yeah.
Thanks again for everyone who submitted questions and helped us get to 150. We really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
So until next time, keep being awesome, everybody. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. But not so fast, my foul fiends. Don't forget to follow these fools on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And visit cracktasticplastic.com. I'll be back.